Hey YouTube, this is Raj, and today I'm going to be talking about the Elytra and what enchantments you can put on your Elytra. So basically, there's tons of items in Minecraft, tons of different things that you can enchant in Minecraft, and I might as well talk about every single thing that you can enchant and what specific enchantments you can do. So that is why I'm doing this video. So why don't we get started? So let's talk about the Elytra enchantments in Minecraft. So obviously Elytra is kind of a valuable item. I mean, obviously anything that allows you to fly in survival is pretty valuable. And of course it's not the easiest thing to get, so it is important to think about what enchantments you want to do and make sure that you can make your Elytra last as long as possible. So the one thing to consider in this is the durability of Elytra, because that is a big theme in the enchantments for Elytra. So the durability is 431. So that's not a huge amount. If you actually think about things like swords or pickaxes, they're about 1560. So this is not a huge number. But although you have to think about how durability works, basically every use you use it, or every time you use it, it decreases the durability. So it depends on how much you use Elytra. So let's look at the enchantments. So if you look here, it's really straightforward. So basically, Unbreaking reduces the amount that your durability will be used when you use it. So I would assume that it's similar to basically armor, because obviously it takes up an armor slot, so it will the enchantment will act the same with Elytra as with armor. So that means actually there's a high chance that you'll use up durability when you use the item, even with Unbreaking 3, because Unbreaking 3 with something like a pickaxe, there's a 25% chance that it'll use durability when it's at Unbreaking 3. But with armor, if you have Unbreaking 3, it's a 70% chance. So at least it extends it out a bit, but it doesn't extend it out as much as with items. So if I was just using an Unbreaking book and trying to decide which thing to enchant, I'd probably be more likely to choose an item which extends out the durability of that item compared to armor. But if you just have Elytra and you want it to last as long as possible, you definitely want Unbreaking on it, because it'll extend the durability. The next thing is Mending. So obviously Mending is pretty hard to get in the game. You either have to get it through fishing or villager trading, or there's a couple other ways you can get it. But I would say villager trading is probably the easiest way right now to get Mending books. Basically, if you can get a villager that was willing to trade you Mending books, you might as well go crazy with those Mending books. But if you really want your Elytra to last as long as possible, Mending is valuable to at least extend the durability of that. Obviously, you can use an XP farm or an XP bank now that furnaces can store XP, and basically you can restore the Elytra through those means, because there's not a lot of ways just in using Elytra that you can restore the XP. And then these are the two enchantments that you should try to avoid. Curse of Vanishing, obviously if you die that the Elytra will disappear, and Curse of Binding, which will make it basically bind to the armor slot you put it in. So these two are the ones that you should completely avoid. So really there's only two enchantments for Elytra in Minecraft, basically Unbreaking 3 and Mending 1. So the benefit of that means that basically it is pretty cheap if you want to enchant your Elytra with these items. And because they're both durability and they're both extending basically the life of the Elytra, it is pretty valuable to put these two enchantments on your Elytra. So that was the Elytra enchantment guide in Minecraft. Pretty straightforward. Basically there's only two enchantments that you need on these things, and definitely they're useful because anything that extends the lifetime of something that doesn't have a huge amount of durability and is pretty rare is pretty valuable. So I hope that helped you guys. If you're interested, I've also been doing videos about all the different armor and all the different items, and basically how to enchant them and what enchantments they have. And basically if you want to go more into detail about the Unbreaking enchantment and also about the Mending enchantment, even the Curse of Binding and Curse of Vanishing, I have done videos on all of those things. So if you're interested, you can check those out and see if I'm right about, well, obviously I did the video, so I am right, but about how to enchant this, although with the Elytra it's very straightforward. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give me a like. If you want me to keep producing content, give me a subscribe. And if you just want to leave a comment, I appreciate that. And stay classy, YouTube. This is Raj.